All right. So thanks. I'm really grateful to all of you for taking time out of your busy schedule today. My name is Kieran O'Brien. I'm Executive Director of the Michigan Recycling Coalition, and I'm standing on a stool today. I feel like a giant. I hope you all see me as the giant I am. I'm going to start by thanking our sponsors. We're nothing without our sponsors. And this year, the Michigan Recycling Coalition started something called the Recycling Alliance. It's a year-round opportunity to sponsor the work that we do throughout the whole year. And we have our very first Alliance members with us today. Service Solutions has sponsored us, is our first ally. And Association of Plastics Recyclers is also one of our first allies sponsoring this event today. We also have two sponsors for the Fall into Recycling program, specifically Recycle Coach and Nature Tech. So thank you to those folks. And we also have to thank Eco Products and My Green Michigan for providing compostable tableware and composting services, collection and composting services. Which is really a great segue into our program, because we work hard to provide zero waste events. And we really looked at providing, like China, reusable tableware, but this building isn't really set up for it. So we had to find an alternative. And we're really lucky that we have BPI certified compostables readily available to us, and that we have a composter and a compost hauler at our ready. We're privileged to have that. And we think that all Michiganders should have the privilege of having those options and opportunities. That's why we're here today. We really want to make sure that those opportunities really are on par with waste opportunities. So if people are making a choice, we want them to make the right choice. The Michigan Recycling Coalition Board of Directors passed a resolution in support of product stewardship principles back in 2010. This is not a new issue. EPR and product stewardship, we've been doing this for a while here in Michigan. We believe that producers that design products and specify packaging have the greatest ability and the greatest responsibility to reduce the product impacts and incorporating full life cycle costs and the impacts of those products into the cost of doing business. And that's exactly what we're here to talk about today. It's not new to Michigan. We do it with the deposit law. It's very successful. And we do it with the e-waste take-back law most recently with a little bit less success. So we want to get better at this, because it is really how we are going to connect the ends of the loop to make really a Michigan circular economy. But thought and action around EPR is really transforming and evolving in this country, and that's what we're here to talk about today. Something kind of cool. I don't know if you remember a few years ago, the U of M Center for Local, State, and Urban Policy did a study of local officials around the state and what their attitudes were about recycling. It gave us a lot of good feedback that, yes, indeed, our local officials are feeling that we expect them to do recycling. We expect recycling services to be provided. Well, U of M followed up with a survey of residents just recently, and they found that fully 67% of respondents think we should explore EPR as an answer, that producers do have a responsibility for the products that we buy, that they sell us every day. So we're excited for that. This is a little more information about that survey. It's probably pretty predictable that urban Democrats are probably the most interested in this kind of solution, but it's still a majority of Republicans, and even in the rural areas, think that this is one of the answers to the problems we face. So we're pretty excited about that. We really want to gauge your kind of understanding and interest around EPR before the event today and after the event today. So we have two quick poll questions for you. And I'm going to bring Kelly Shelter up here because she's better at taking you through this polling process than I am. Go ahead.
I have to.
Yes.
Yeah, this is actually just, it's really just, if you just scan that QR code, and this should work whether you're in person or virtual. If you scan the QR code, you should be able to answer these two. That'll show you an option. There's like a little slider that you can slide on both of those statements to say whether you strongly disagree or strongly agree with those. And this is probably not the only time you'll be asked this today. So just trying to get an idea of where everybody in the room is at right now. And it should show some responses as we go through here for a minute. I don't know how long you want to take for this, but
Pretty great response.
yeah.